wasn't meant to be. So eventually, karma goes around. It wasn't meant to be. So eventually, it all falls down.
This country, this wasn't meant to be. It was built off the blood spilled of the Cherokee, the Navajo, and all the Indian chiefs who were tricked into signing treaties of peace. The meetings were brief as soon as the ink dried on the paper. They was in breach of contract that combat would cease for a short while, but in a matter of weeks, they were back at it. Here come the white man, they start attacking. Guns versus hatchets, it's not a fair fight. It doesn't matter when the Spaniards conquer the Aztecs. This country, this wasn't meant to be. It was built off the pain felt in the agony, the blood of the black man. Unjust taxing, can't reverse that with affirmative action.
It wasn't meant to be. So eventually, karma goes around. It wasn't meant to be. So eventually, it all falls down.
In the state of California, they've opened the borders to Mexico, they're giving away insurance. The numbers that migrate are enormous, but who's gonna pay for Jose's diploma? Bush running the economy to the ground, but everybody is too busy trying to figure out how to feed their families, which is fine and dandy, but you never really free if you can't think. This country, this wasn't meant to be. All the people who were killed by the angry police, all the gangsters came from Sicily. Learn fast, mob bosses made a killing off the prohibition. Any action, Uncle Sam want a piece. They want a ban reefer, that ain't gonna work neither. It's all set up to be a drug dealer. Can't get a job, I can get a gun quicker.
It wasn't meant to be. So eventually, karma goes around. It wasn't meant to be. So eventually, it all falls down.
Quiet is kept, the diet is death. In slow doses, media controls us, leading us astray, steering us away from anything resembling a mental state that's clear. Sickening theories, segments, queries, coke addict, faggots, wrote quotes elastic. The test of time, is that sublime? Or is it proof our society is backwards? This country, this wasn't meant to be. You start off wrong and you pay the penalty. We run by thieves and crooks, read some books. Nah, it's like a burden asking the people to read. The slave labor that built up the South, that behavior that killed King and Malcolm. That's why the outcome ain't looking good, and rappers like me spitting the truth is overlooked.
It wasn't meant to be.